everyone, welcome back to Faraday Academy. I'm just doing a quick live stream tonight. And so this is the app that I've been building off of, and I just want to show you some of the updates I made to the README. So you can see all the mock-ups, everything is still there, but I did add a schema. This is the only table right now. And yeah, so it's just JSON data that I'm using, and then some front-end routes. So I changed it up a little bit. Instead of displaying all of the curricula on the homepage, that's going to be a landing page. And then I'm going to add some navigation to be able to view the curriculum and to be able to create one. And then you can click on a curriculum from here and see an individual one or edit it from there, basically. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I wasn't sharing my screen. All right, so here's what I was just showing. So this is the app, the Gwen F curriculum app on GitHub. And basically I added a schema and the front-end route sections. So in schema, you can see the object structure. And then yeah, so I added in a home landing page and moved the view all curriculum to its own page. So I'll get to displaying this properly, probably in today's video. So I'm going to go ahead and run the application. So npm run serve. Oh, I'm not in the right folder. One second. So curriculum front cd and now npm run serve. Okay. And while that's building, I'm going to pull it up in the browser. Of course, it's not built yet. All right, it's working. So this is basically what I did. I generated some mock data. So there are 10, it's an array of 10 objects. And I'll show you. So if you've seen these mock JSON generators, Mockaroo is one I really like. And you can basically do nested objects and different types of data, and it'll automatically generate as many as you want, but I'm just doing it to finish the UI, so I only got 10 rows or 10 objects. Yeah. So it's done building, and now I'm gonna try to import this file and display it. So this is the main page of the app right now, which is the home page, which is what I said I'm going to move to its own page, so it'll be /curricula here, which I think is going to make a lot more sense, especially because eventually this app will have different users. And then the create form is here. It needs to work properly as well. Okay. So let me go ahead and I guess I can go ahead and create a new view. So display curriculum is just one individual curriculum. And I'll put display. Actually, I'll change. Wait, let me change home first. So I'm going to change the name of this to display curricula, because that's basically what it's doing. It's showing all of the curricula. And then I'll make a new file for home.view. All right. And now row and all right, let me get rid of all this and just say No. Get started by creating your own curriculum. Hey Forsyth, how you doing? All right, so this is now the home page. Okay, so now I need to import this into the router, which the app is broken right now, but I'm gonna fix it in a sec. So this will be home, component home, and now this one will have to be curricula. No, I want, yeah. And these paths are going to change in a second. So this one will be display curricula, and then oh wait, I just need to change that. Yeah. All right, perfect. That should work. Nope, it didn't work. Oh, I see. Because I'm importing them as the same name in the same file. Okay. Yeah. So now this is the new home page. And now there's no way to get to the other page because I don't have a route for it. But if I put in curricula, then that should work. Yeah, it did work. All right. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Yeah, so anyways, this is the new display curriculum page, but I need a link to it in the header here, or in the nav bar. So where did I... Yeah, I have a top nav. So I have home, upsert. Okay, that's going to change. All right. But for right now, I'll duplicate that and I'll have curricula here. I guess I'll put view all. That's fine. Awesome. Okay, so now I have view all, which takes me here, but I'm already here. So I can go to home page, I can view all, and then I can create, which this is going to change to, so I have these two done, curricula / create. So I just need to change that in the router basically. Yeah, it's all set up otherwise. So in the router, the update is going to be at a different route, so yeah. Yeah, I'll do this curricula / create, and I think I'll do create. Yeah, because I think eventually, instead of just having one component that does everything, I think that's gonna be a huge component. So I'm gonna, where is it? Have upsert. This will be create, and the form elements will be in a component over here. So that way I can have one create and one update curriculum in the views. I think that's gonna work better, but we'll see. So create curriculum, and then I need to import it correctly. So yeah, So create, and then create curriculum, and display. That's going to change, but in a second. Okay, so there is no more route that says that. Oh yeah, I need to change the nav bar. Let me find the nav. Top nav. And then, oh yeah, curricula/create, is it? Okay. And that should be, yeah, that's right. Awesome. And then, so if you want to view, well, let me display all the curriculum first. And then after I display it, I'm going to make it so you can click on one of these and go to a page where it just displays that one. Okay, so I'm not worried about more navigation changes. Create, I'll update the form later. All right, so this page is where I want to import this JSON data. So let me import, I'll call it curricula data so it doesn't get confused with anything. And from let's see, source. No, data, yeah. Data/curricula.json. So if you don't know, Vue has this shortcut using the @ symbol, which stands for the source directory. So when Vue compiles everything together, then anything you start with @ here, it just makes it easier than resolving the path otherwise, I guess. So yeah, data/curricula.json. And then we need to parse this. And I'm going to use, okay. So I'm going to use the data object. And I get, no, I won't call it the same thing. I'll call it maybe parse data for now. So it'll be json.parse and then curricula data, yeah. And so parse data, now I should be able to take this parse data and loop through it. But we'll see if I did everything correctly. So yeah, everything's building fine. And now here I'm going to go into my dev tools and see what Vue says that data is. All right. Yeah, Vue. This isn't home. Oh, am I still calling it home? I guess I didn't change the name somewhere. Wait, let me fix that in my router. Why is it called home? I wonder. So home.vue, it's definitely not that page. I mean, I guess it has the class homepage, which has nothing to do with that, but I'll go ahead and change it. Display curricula page, and then, all right. So a container. I think maybe Vue just didn't update yet or something weird. Yeah, I think it'll be in here anyway. No, it's not in Vuex. So it should be in the component. So let me go home. And as props data computed, it has all this data in here. Oh, that's V content. So in home, it only has this. And then what about create? So here I have the create curriculum with all the form stuff. So this one's correct. But how come here, router view curricula is home? Because I changed it? Maybe I'm just going to stop the server and rebuild and see if maybe I'm just overlooking something. Let me see. All right. And then I'm going to do a hard refresh on my browser. Sweet. Okay. So now I'm going to do Command Shift R. And what in the world? Okay, so I have my top nav. So it's displaying as home. And then in the router, oh, okay, I think this is just dumb. Yeah, that was dumb. All right, so I forgot to rename it, and I think the router uses that name, so that was dumb. Curricula, okay. And now it should, yes, sweet. But it's not showing any data. Okay. So data return. This is spelled correctly. Let me try just something dumb like display false and see if that comes back in here. Nope, it doesn't. It's not showing up in here. I have the export default. My component is named. And I have a data function that's returning an object, which is standard. And it's not getting this information basically. And let me see. Here it is. Okay. So unexpected character. So why is there an unexpected character in my JSON? All right. So we know this is valid JSON. That's valid. Okay. So what I could do is just make this a JS file. I wonder why. Unexpected character line 1, column 2. So it's saying that this is an unexpected character, which is a curly brace. And I'm not sure why it's saying that. Curricula data. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is just change this into, if this even works, into a JavaScript file. And I can see if this works. It should, because that should be valid JavaScript. Okay. Now I'm importing this. No, I don't need the extension, and then I don't need any of this really. I could just call it curricula data. And let me see if that works. Alright, well, it's not complaining anyway. Yep, that works just fine. Awesome. Hey, Saraf. Thanks. Alright, so obviously these are just dummy descriptions and names and stuff. I couldn't even get it to have real names unless I manually typed them into an array, which I didn't want to do. So I'm going to start displaying these then. So I need a loop. So column. Okay, so I have a row and a column, and this is going to contain all of the curricula. So it's the card that I need to loop. So I'll do v4 equals, I guess, curriculum in curriculum data. And I'll go ahead and use, well, I guess I have an ID on curriculum, so I'm going to do the vbind a key to that. So I'll use the, since the curriculum ID, I know it's unique because it's a universally unique ID, I think. So, okay, so that will loop through and create new cards for each one. And then I know that, oops, did I already change it? Yeah, okay. So it's not displaying anything yet, but if I look at the data in an object, so I have a description, a goal, and a name, and then I can worry about the sections later. So here I'm gonna do curriculum dot name, and then here will be, and this might, I think I generated long descriptions, but we'll see. I might have to truncate them. Curriculum dot description. Did that work? No, it didn't. It's not defined on the instance, but oh, I spelled it wrong. That's why. All right. Yeah, curricula data. Awesome. Yay, now I have all my cards. And these would be curriculum names, obviously not animal names. but it works. And the description is actually good for that. Alright, I'm just going to give these cards some spacing in between each other, and then I'm going to work on making it clickable. Alright, so I wonder if I have a SAS file made for this already. Oops. SAS. Components, display, curriculum. No. I'll make a new file. Actually, no. I'll just rename this file since it's empty. Display curricula. Alright. Oh, but then I have to change it here. Yeah. So what am I targeting? So first I'm going to use the wrapper class and nest everything inside of here so it's not affecting styles on any other page. And then I'm going to do curricula list and then target the cards. No, I kind of want a class on this card, on all these cards. So I'll call them curriculum card. All right. And then curriculum card. And then I'm going to put a margin. So margin top and bottom, I'm just going to have 10 pixels. And then left and right, I'll do 0. All right. And that's much better. Just a little bit of spacing. All right. Now to make these clickable, I need to, well, first I need to have a route that will go to there, and I would like it to be the curricula/ID of whatever curriculum I clicked on. Okay, so in routes, I need, so this one is gonna go because I don't need it like that. So, and then view path variables. I have to look up the syntax for this again. Yeah. Vue.js path variables for view router, I guess. Named routes. Let's see. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So it's colon and then the variable name. So colon ID and then curriculum is fine for the name. And let me just make sure. Yes. Oh, okay. That's right. I already mocked up this page. Oh, did I? Wait. Oh, this create curriculum. So this is the display one. Let me see. Oh, cool. I mocked this up too. That's great. All right. So I have the ID and then it'll do the display curriculum. Yeah, that's all fine. Wait, it's all spelled right. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Now I need to make these into links that go, router links that go to that display curriculum page. Okay, so where are the links? In display curricula. Yeah, I'm gonna make, so I could make this add an @click event here, or maybe I can just make, yeah, I think I'm just gonna make the title clickable, because then I can just add a router link in here. So let me just, oops, add that, and then I'm gonna add a Vue router link. So 2 equals, and then router, oops, link. All right, is that right? No, there. And the 2 will be, actually I need this dynamic because there's going to be some JavaScript in here. So the 2 will be in curriculum, I guess, yeah. No, wait. Okay, so that's the variable that I need, but I also need, okay, so I'm going to have to put it inside of these, and then, sorry, I needed to put that inside of the, like that. Okay, I think that's right. And then I'm gonna put, so it should be / curricula and then / the ID. So I need $ curly brace, and then, okay, that should be it. And because of course this is a Vue bind, so it's parsing this as JavaScript, which is a string with a variable in it. So it should take us to this route, curriculum / ID, because it should match any ID. All right, let's see if that works. If that, yeah, no styling, but all the headers are clickable. Awesome, it worked. That's great. So it does go to curricula / the full ID. Yeah, it's just this data's all dummied, obviously. So yeah, now in here I can projects. Okay, I'm wondering what the best way to do this is. So I have the ID in here, so I'm going to pull the ID from the URL and then use it to look up the correct curriculum and put it in here. Okay, so the thing is that I only imported the curriculum data into one component, which is really annoying because when I go to this other route, this other component, display curriculum, has no idea about that data and can't find it unless I import it separately, which is also annoying. So I'm thinking I might go ahead and use Vuex and just import it in one place so it's accessible across my entire application. Okay. So here, yeah. And the nice thing is I can copy paste this from anywhere because no matter what file this is in, it always resolves to the @ being the source directory. So in state, I'm going to put curricula data, and now it's available in any component from Vuex. So Yeah. I have curricula data on here, so now I don't need it in here. Curricula data. Actually, don't need any of that, so I'll just leave that here. And then, so I can do this two ways. So if you've used Vuex before, they have map state, and then they also have, I think, what is it? Vuex dot $state dot whatever you want to get off of state. And I think because the only syntax I can remember off the top of my head is map, so I think I'm just going to go ahead with that syntax. Map state from Vuex, and map state goes in computed. That's right, because inside computed, Vue is going to know that it might be updated and watch for it. So I can map state, and what did I want off of state again? Oh, curricula data. That was it. Curricula data. Okay. So now this should be available the exact same way in the component. So let me make sure that it is. Sweet, awesome. And it's still working the same way. But now if I look in settings is not defined. I'll come back. Oops. No. I'll come back to that in a second. But if I go here, yes, it's globally available on Vuex, and it's all there. Okay. Oh yeah, I said I was going to see what the error was. Settings in display curriculum. Display curriculum. Oh, vModel settings. Script item. Oh, that's because I copy pasted from the Vuex docs. I'll just leave it because this whole thing is going to be updated in a minute. All right. Let me trash those. Actually, I'll just get rid of that. Okay. And now I need to get the ID off of the Vue route. So this component, okay, I don't even have a script tag here. Need a script tag. Awesome. Now I think I'll put it on data. So if I return an object, okay, well I definitely need the state available inside this component. So while I'm thinking what to do, I'm going to go ahead and import that. So I'm going to do the same map state thing to get the state in here. So from Vuex, oops, okay, and then I need the computed object. Computed. Now why is that being weird? Return, oh, I didn't close data, that's right, okay. So now this All right. And now I can map state here. And what was it? Curricula data. I'm getting all these curriculums confused. Okay, so now I have the data available. So I need the ID off of the route here. So let me say, I guess I can get it here maybe. So I can do this dot router. I'm kind of guessing dot router dot route dot ID, and I'm gonna look that up because I'm pretty sure that's not right. Well, it didn't give me any new errors, did it? Oh, yeah, that's wrong. Okay, so let's see what it is. Oh, I'm already in here. Oh, it's this dot route dot params dot ID. All right, so this dot route. There we go. All right, so let me look in the view and see if it's in there. Be content, display curriculum. Sweet, so I have the ID, which is the same thing from here. And now I also have Vue.x in here. So I just need to find filter and find the one with the right ID. So I'm wondering, I'm actually wondering if I should do this at all, because I could wait till this is mounted. Oh, that's a function. So let me think about this. I could wait till this component is mounted, take the ID from the URL, and then from this data I've mapped from state, I can find which one it is in here and then save that object to some kind of data variable here and then display it. Or I could, yeah, I think this is what I might do. So I have curricula data imported, but this will only run once when the component loads. But I think that this data, I'm not worrying about it changing right now, so I think that'll be fine. So curricula data dot filter, and this will return an array. So I think there's a JavaScript function called something like find one. We'll see. No, that's Dynamo, or that's MongoDB. So maybe I'm thinking of Mongoose, I don't know. So JavaScript find one. Maybe it's find. Returns the first element in the provided array that matches. Okay, so that's good. It doesn't return an array. So as example with nested objects, and it returns the right object. So this is exactly what I need. So I just need to do .find and pass it a function. Okay, yeah, good. So let me see if this works. Data dot find and pass it a function, and this will be each curriculum. It'll loop through each one, and I'm going to return curriculum.id equals this. Okay. And I'm not going to get rid of that yet, but oops. So I'll do current, or no, it's more accurate to say selected curriculum, I guess. And for right now, that will be just an empty object. Awesome. Thanks, AJ. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making that video. And I'm actually working on another Vue video right now. All right. Okay, so this should work. I have the curriculum ID, and when it matches that, it will return. And then I want to set it to state. So I'll say this dot selected curriculum equals whatever that returns. And then, yeah, I'm not going to need that anymore. And then the selected curriculum is what we'll display up here. But let me see if it's coming back correctly first. Okay. Well, it's there, but it's definitely not finding anything. So let me see. So curriculum data dot find. Curriculum data. So I know this data is right. So dot find curriculum dot ID. Let me just log these, I guess. So dot log curriculum dot ID, and then this dot route dot params dot ID, and see what those are. All right, so I should. Curricular data is not defined. What did I do? Oh. Okay. Of course, I forgot this. That's what it was, I think. Yeah, because now it's coming back the same, and it should be showing up. Why is it saying anonymous here? Anyways, it's coming back the correct object here. I think I just need to refresh and it won't be anonymous. Yeah. Awesome. So, yeah, that was another mistake. All right. So display curriculum. Oh, so this should be the name here. So let's say, so the data is in selected curriculum, the object I want, and dot name. So let's see. Yay, it's displaying. That's great. All right, so this one will be here, and that will be description. Sweet. And then I just need to display the sections, which I have resources and I have projects. Yeah, which are, you know, I'm able to check off. And I'm going to have to store this in Vuex. So it's been over 50 minutes now, so I think I'm going to call that a night. Yeah, next time I'm going to finish displaying this so it'll display correctly. I actually feel much better about the app. I like the routing a lot better, the navigation stuff. I'm happy with where it's at. So I'm going to display the mock data here, which won't even take that long. And then I don't know if I'm going to work on the create. Oh, I think the route's not right anymore. Oh well. So I don't know if I'm going to work on the create form, like hooking it up to make it actually save, or maybe I might just go ahead and make the API after I finish hooking up this page. I think that would be good to have a live API. Yeah. And then it would make more sense to do the CRUD operations after that. All right. Yes, so I have heard of Svelte. Actually, it's funny because I was just looking at that because it's when they do speed testing, it's extremely fast and extremely lightweight, which is one of the reasons why I love Vue. And it's just regular JavaScript. So I think I am going to do some Svelte, maybe next app that I do, because I do want to use different frameworks. I've been so stuck in Vue for a while. Yeah, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. In the description is a link to the GitHub repo. And feel free to raise an issue or contribute or leave a comment if you have any questions. All right, have a good night. Take care.